Hey everybody, on to the next live stream. We are in a new week and a new track. We're at Volusia Speedway in good old sunny Florida. Been running pretty decent here. I think my the first time out was pretty rough, but my times out thereafter have been pretty competitive. But we'll see what the field has in store for us today. And we'll toss on this headset and get right to it. And I think last time I was live, it seemed that my volume for the track effects and all that for the game were pretty loud. And my voiceover was not very loud at all, so I did some adjustment on my levels, so we'll have to see how it goes. Let me look at we're done. So I'll go out and take a practice lap or two just to see where the track's at, and then we'll go from there. Oh, this is not good. This is not good at all. So what I'm gonna have to do is, it looks like I need to leave open practice for getting right into the race server, but I having problems here with the steering wheel. It's not working, so that is a problem. So we are gonna have to quit my sim racing program, and then we're gonna have to quit I use IRFF for the driver for the steering wheel. Hope we don't need to launch OBS again. Need to launch Sim Racing Studio. And I am hoping that I took care of the problems, because yeah, I tried restarting once on a 410 race when I was on pole, and upon restarting it sent me right into the wall. So I am going to hopefully have this issue resolved here. Okay, so I think we're good. Everything's responding normally.
Car inside. Clear inside. Outside. Clear outside. Outside. Keep low. Clear outside. You've got wheel damage.
Alright, so I got about 34 seconds to...
Car outside. Clear. Outside. Clear. So high.
So last time I ran this, cutting down to the inside on 3 and 4 was fast. The middle, around 1 and 2, was the quick line. And then I guess we'll see where everybody stacks up. So the quickest on the track now is a 15.287. And I'll try running this without with zero wing. Because I think I was able to pull down a 15.29 or something when I was doing practice laps out here. The track doesn't seem to be too used up right now.
Green, 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 green. It could be time black. One more lap.
Wow. That was some pretty bad times.
There's the flag. It's over.
15 and a half. And that one I had 15.3, so it's like, really? So I'm probably going to end up starting in the back of the frickin' pack with the dismal performance of 15.5. And I'm turning consistently 15.386. But it takes me a little bit sometimes to get into a rhythm. Yep, through 15.380. I went a little too close on the bottom in 1 and 2. So I'm probably going to be at 15.48-ish or so. So I think I'm going to make an adjustment on my wing. I'm going to move it back 2 inches. Hopefully
Line up on the outside. Pit road's closed. Don't come in.
the track slicks off a little bit, give me a little bit of advantage, but right now we're in, let's see, yeah, this is bad, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12th, so tail of the field. And last time I ran here, I ended up pulling down a 4th place finish, so oh, let me check, make sure that my mirror is showing up, which it isn't. Okay, so now we're good. So, sorry about that lengthy blackout.
Get up to car.
So you had no idea how I was running. So I gotta be mindful of that in the future to check my Oculus mirror, make sure it's working properly. But it looks like we're good to go now. Let's do one last double check just to make sure. Yep, we're good.
Green next time by.
So yeah, when you're in the back, I guess the only way to look is up. But I guess in the last one too, there are quite a few wrecks, people getting into each other and stuff. But if everybody stays clean, you know, I don't think I'll probably be moving up
Going green.
too much further. But you know, I can always hope that things turn out where I get a good line and start knocking off some of these guys.
Outside. Go high. Clear. Slow car down low.
We got 2 more guys getting into each other. So in the middle here,
Car
so those
outside.
guys took out each other.
Clear outside.
So we're just hang out in the middle and keep working our way up.
Car stop down low. Car stop up high. Car
So I
stop
broke
down low.
traction a little bit there.
Low car down low. Low car down low. More laps. Car inside. Still there. Clear inside. Outside. Clear outside.
But yeah, he slowed up and I ended up getting into the back of his tire. But I'm running, my last lap was a 16.1, which is terrible. Absolutely terrible. I am up to 15.49.
Low car up high. Low car up high.
Okay, so you
Low car
got
up high. Go low.
some more.
Flat down. Car inside. Clear inside.
So we'll see if I can get by this guy or not. And I'm getting a good run off of 4. We'll go a little wide and then come back into it and see if we can gain some momentum.
Car inside. Clear inside.
Sorry about that, bud.
Car's a lot down.
Yeah, obviously you don't want to do that. He slowed significantly on
Go low. Go low.
the low side, and that's how I ended up getting into the back of him. So I don't know if he just broke traction.
Car stopped ahead. Low car up high. Car stopped ahead. Be careful. Go low. 10 laps to go. Go low. You're in 5th. Good job.
Okay, so we're pulling down to 5th right now. I think I'm gonna follow the orange car's line. So I'm just itching. Ugh, I can speak sometimes. I'm inching a little closer each lap to this guy here. He seems pretty smooth around the track, so hopefully he doesn't break traction.
Clear outside.
So I'll take that fast lane away from him, hopefully.
Clear outside.
A little slide job. Now we're in 4th. Should be in 4th. Now we're in 4th.
More laps, fella.
So he's getting good drive. So if I follow his line, it should be pretty good. He went a little high in 3 and 4. So I need to bring it back down to the center. So yeah, so he went from 12th to 5th.
One more lap to go.
Fortunately, we ended up getting into the back of another car, which kind of put him into the wall.
Good race, good wins.
And I did a pretty clean slide job to gain 5th.
There's the flag, it's over. Great job, driver.
So yeah, we'll take a 5th place finish. Let me get into the pits here, so I don't get anybody trying to kill me. Whew. All right, we're safe.
The race is over.
So yeah, I'm probably gonna go take a review of the footage, and we'll go from there. But as far as the stream, we'll call it good for now until the next race. I'm gonna try to run a 410 race or 2 today as well. And they're at Charlotte, and I already have kind of a good setup that I used for the 305, and I did some laps there, and I pulled on some pretty good lap times. But the real proof is going to be in the pudding once I get out and race against the other guys here. So, and just a side note, I looked at the standings and the Fanatec, or Fanatec, however you say it, series here at the 305s, and I'm actually 10th in the series for points, and you know, that's a pretty good accomplishment, and you know, pretty proud of that considering you got guys from all over the world that race on here. So that was a kind of a cool note. But on to the next, and I'm gonna go into the booth, so to speak, and review some footage here. Take her easy, and we'll see you next time around.